Hey everyone, today is Friday, April 28th. It's another day of high fashion and absolutely wonderful hairdos. So once again, I had to empty the greenhouse, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I did that. There is a very big storm coming at us, and we're expecting to have 3 days of torrential rain and potential high wind. And the tomatoes, as you can see, were out in the greenhouse for several days and they were doing exceptional. Their stems have thickened and darkened, and their canopies have gotten much darker green, so they really did well, and I'm so grateful for that Costco greenhouse. My tomatoes have never looked better. However, I gave them a drink 2 days ago, and normally they dry out right away, but it's been overcast. So, I anticipated that I wouldn't have to water them as much. They had a nice drink. Everything is standing up tall and firm. But this morning when I went out, I noticed that my leaves were sweating. And that's not a bad thing. It just means I'm grateful. They're taking up water. This is the first time I've seen them sweating. The problem is, with the amount of rain that's coming and high wind, I have to leave the greenhouse closed down tight. So I thought, I can't risk having all this moisture on the leaves and them looking so beautiful just for no circulation to happen in the greenhouse. So I opted to bring them in, just to make sure they don't get like a fungus or a wilt or something where they're sweating and there's no air movement. So if you guys are keeping stuff in the greenhouse, you may want to consider that if it's your first time with a greenhouse, as it is ours. So it's like I said before, we all learn together. This is our first year with a greenhouse, and here's what we're coming up against. So I emptied everything out. The other news for today is I am about to head out to Oakshade Daylily Farm in Medford, New Jersey. Every year they pull and split their beautiful award-winning daylilies, and I managed to get a few that I ended up on the wait list for, and I ordered way more than I actually anticipated I would, but I'm going now to pick them up. So I thought I would take you along with me for the ride, and maybe she'll let us film a little bit so we can see the farm. So let's go pick up our daylily order. Before I leave though, I wanted to show you, this is my Black Beauty tomato that I got as a free seed for placing a specific order through Baker Creek earlier this year, and it's actually starting to get flower buds, which is very exciting. These Black Beauties are one of the best things I've grown so far this year. I'm very excited about. My Kellogg's breakfast is getting a very beautiful, thick yellow tinge. This is going to be a yellow tomato, and I noticed that its stem has a beautiful golden hue to it. And the Parks Whoppers are now finally starting to really show up and do good. So everything is growing happily. I've got a beautiful green canopy here, and I'm pretty excited. So now I'm actually going to leave. Okay, I think earlier I said Oak Shade, but it's actually Oak Tree Acres, established in 1988. Here we go. Wow, this is really wooded and absolutely gorgeous. Little tiny bit out of my comfort zone. I don't like the woods. Wow, you guys, I only got a little tiny bit of footage there at the Daylily farm, but I got a free gift. Look at this iris. Oh my goodness. It was 63 magical acres of huge azaleas. There was rhododendrons that were 2 stories high. There were thousands and thousands of daylilies. So if you are in the Burlington County, New Jersey area near Medford, or if you're willing to travel, check them out on Facebook. I'll link their Facebook page at the bottom here. But in the summer, she does like a pick and pull where you walk out and they're already bloomed, and she'll just pull a clump for you. But I'll show you how she packaged up my order, and I'll tell you exactly what it is that I got. Yeah, so she's really organized. So as soon as you start picking from the order, as she posts pictures in the spring, she'll make a list for you. So you can see some of them were expensive at $22 for a small clump. and the cheapest one was only $10, but I spent $124. Plus I got a free gift of the Stella Dora Daylily and this absolutely gorgeous purple iris that I'm about to put in the ground now. But here she has everything labeled with tags, and these are all in bare root. So I will soak these in water, but not submerge the crown, and get them ready for planting. So I'm pretty excited about this. All right, so for now, as per the instructions of Lorraine, who was really, really nice, I should take my beautiful bare root daylilies and just put them in some water here. So I have them just soaking in a few containers, but you can see how beautiful and healthy these root systems are. And this was how she had them set up when I came to pick them up. So for now, they're sitting with my different flowers that I have coming up from bare root. This is the Dicentra that I got from Costco, and you can see some of it is coming up and some of it is a little bit questionable. So I don't really know what's going to happen with the Dicentra. This is my jet black hollyhock, and guess what, you guys? My beautiful New Guinea impatiens came back. So this one here still looks a little questionable on the top, but it looks like it's showing me signs of there we go, new growth underneath. So, and we're getting flowers, so I'm pretty excited about that. And all of my vinca are doing good. Here's all my perennial snapdragons, more perennial snapdragons here, more vinca, and look at the beautiful coleus. I cannot wait for this. Here I have 5 lupins that I never got into the ground. I had to wait to see what was going to happen with the other ones that I planted. So I was just a little concerned that, you know, I didn't know if the lupins would make it through the cold weather. So coleus, I am obsessed, you guys. Oh my goodness. I have a total attention deficit. So yeah, it's really weird to have had to totally empty out the greenhouse again, because it was just really beautiful in here while I had all the plants in here. But you know, what are you going to do? I'd rather be safe than sorry. So luckily I have a big kitchen table because we don't have ventilation in here. So I don't know when I'm going to have ventilation, but if I'll be installing a fan or what, because it is a little bit of a pain in the butt running in and out. But like I said, I'm fortunate enough to have the big table. So right now it is running very, very late for me already. And I'm going to step outside and show you my spinach real quick because I'm about to have a harvest. Yeah, so we're about to get 3 days of rain. Look at my spinach. So this is just the varieties that I just recently started. The other stuff that's in the back that I've been harvesting, I sowed in September. So this stuff is just absolutely incredible. I'm going to get a big bowl of it today. I love it that everything was so super successful. You can see the different textures. The ocean side is really beautiful and textured, and the giant noble looks really, really beautiful. All very, very similar to each other. This is the, let's see, which one is the butterfly? This is the butterfly. I've been wanting to really try this one, and the ocean side. You know, the Bloomsdale long-standing very rarely disappoints. But also, look, you guys, my radishes are coming up. So they're hiding in there nicely. This is a wonderful bed. This little Tractor Supply galvanized raised bed. I give it 2 thumbs up, 8 fingers, and 10 toes. This is a wonderful raised bed. I really, really love it. Here I have some little gem lettuce and some dazzling blue kale. And under here I've been hiding some radicchio because the containers are a little flimsy, but I'm going to harvest that as baby greens today as well and get this into our salad. Before the rain comes, I wanted to show you guys, we have our bearded iris garden here about to bloom. There are numerous varieties here, and as you can see, there are going to be incredible amounts of blooms this year. So I'm pretty excited about this. We do have a little bit of an aphid problem, but it tends to remedy itself, and I think that the rain washes them away. But we have all sorts of colors: yellow, white, purple white mix, orange, and a beautiful deep dark velvety red. So I'm hoping that this crazy storm that's coming doesn't knock all the heads off and really affect our season. So we wait an entire year for this to happen. So there's going to be a lot of flowers out here very, very shortly. Also, as I wait for the rain to come, I wanted to show you the canopy of my Cherokee Princess Dogwood tree. I call her Princess Rosalie. There's a little bit of a story to that, but in the Cherokee people, from what I understand, there's no actual royalty. So I don't know why they call it a Cherokee princess, but nonetheless, she is absolutely beautiful. And I can't really capture the flowers in detail from down below because right now I'm showing you from my bedroom window, but you can only see the underneath of the flowers from down there. But I hope that the rain doesn't knock all of the blooms off. I waited an entire year to see this. This is just so beautiful. So you won't really see this video for a few days after this goes up. We have 2 more videos scheduled ahead of this, but there's a lot going on here. Once the storm is over, we're getting ready to start finalizing the walkways where I'm standing and the big mess that's in front of the greenhouse. That's going to be a pretty elaborate job. We have so many weeds and so much overgrown stuff to take care of out of here where it's very painful to me that we're losing this weekend, but the rain is going to be really good for the gardens. And it's about 2 weeks out, guys. So this time next week, I'll be looking at the 10-day forecast and making some decisions. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming out to the Daylily farm with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.